Great.
Hello, beasties. Do you want to defeat the beast? The one that keeps you fat? No. I'm so fat.
Wow.
Do you want to defeat the beast? The one who's making it so hard to lose weight? Well, I struggled for years with the beast, the thyroid beast, and I have found a way in the past 8 years to defeat him, and I am going to share with you my 5 magical and 5 practical ways that I have done that. You have to get your thyroid meds optimized. First of all, you got to get with a good doctor, an endocrinologist, and because I didn't lose weight at all until I was optimized. So you got to give yourself a break. Maybe that's kind of magical. Love yourself. Should I do magical or practical? I'm gonna do practical first.
Yeah, save the magical.
Yeah, I want practical first. The first one is that I have a mindset that I am playing the anti-Hunger Games, like the movie Hunger Games. I'm doing everything I can through experimentation to figure out what foods keep me from being hungry, what healthy foods. So it took me about 6 months to figure out this. It was a real struggle of willpower up to that point. But I noticed during that 6 months that fats were good, coconut oil, olive oil, they will keep you full. Even though there's 120 calories per tablespoon, they will really keep you full. And they became my friends. So I put them on whole grain toast with egg. That's usually my breakfast. And at lunch I come home. I always have, almost always the same thing. It's a cup of Greek yogurt with no sugar added. And then I add a cup of blueberries, which no sugar to that too. They're frozen. Blueberries have barely any calories and they're really good for you. And then I add 1/8 of a cup of slivered almonds, and I add 2 stevia packets. And I crave it. I come home from work and I crave it because it's delicious and it fills me up. So I'm playing anti-Hunger Games. Number 2 practical tip is I count every calorie. And I have an app on my iPhone called Lose It app. Todd, as a psychologist, always said that you have to record what you eat because that's one of the most effective ways to lose weight. This gave me almost like a game to play, and I'm really competitive against myself. So it was fun to see if I could beat me every week or every day. So I learned, first of all, it educated me to say, wow, I'm eating way more than I thought I was. Second of all, that helped me also find out what foods I could eat within the 1,360 calories I was allotted when I was losing weight that would keep me not hungry. So the third practical tip I have for you, make exercise fun. I dance with Todd. I walk all the time. Yoga. I find that so relaxing and fun, and you get results pretty quickly. Fourth practical tip for you is to, what was my fourth? Oh, throw something at me, man.
Is it weigh yourself frequently?
Yes, very good. Okay, my fourth practical tip, for me it works to weigh myself almost every day, every other day. That keeps me honest. Enough said. My fifth one is that I think it's really important that you are the best you can be, so you've got to find out what weight you really should be at. Some people are meant to be at a lower weight, some are meant to, based on their frame. I found out that I'm actually a small bone person. I guess I should have known that, but I pictured myself bigger, so I always weighed a little bit more than I should have. I realized I need to get down to about 130. I'm 5'7" something. And once I did that, of course, it's very hard. After that first 6 months was hard, but that's my best weight. So it's really important that you are the best you. Those are 5 practical. Now for the 5 magical. Willpower. The first 6 months, I said, were the hardest because your body is rebelling against the lower calories. And so it is a mind over your body. I would put up like a vision board, like with Pinterest. I had like a secret board of my role models. So for me, because I'm fair skinned and freckly and red hair, I would put up pictures of Julianne Moore, Jessica Chastain, people like that I mean, I don't have Jessica Chastain's body, but I am, people who were kind of built like me that I aspire to be. So that's envisioning. That's the magical thing. The second magical tip is you have to believe. You have to believe. You believe you can do it. You believe you deserve it. My mother was a tennis teacher, and she always told me that you have to envision, like when I would play basketball, then the night before we'd sit and talk about it, the game, the strategy, and she says you have to picture yourself winning. So that is one of the most magical things you can do in any area of your life is picture it. So that's why, like I said, I'm 5'7" something, and I played basketball as a post, and I was the top rebounder because I believed I could get the ball. I don't have a great jump, vertical jump. Yeah, so it's you can do so much more than you think you can, and weight loss is one of those areas. And I always said I will be normal again when I got my thyroid disease and my hypothyroidism set in, and I gained 30 pounds overnight, and it was very scary. And how many tips is that?
You're all great.
Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Know that your body's amazing, and so are you. And it will get you there. If I can do it, you can do it. Absolutely. I've kept my weight off for, 8 years. Before that, well, I took off 20 pounds after I got my thyroid optimized. I took that off but I was always, like I said, too heavy. And it was 8 years ago that I said, wow, I'm small bone. This is why I look fat in my photos, because I'm supposed to be 130, not 150. Magical tip. What are we on?
I think we might be number 4.
4? Okay. Oh, I'm playing with my hair. Darn it. Okay, magical tip number 4. Magical tip number 4. I absolutely believe this. Ask for help. Ask for help. Pray. Ask your ancestors to walk with you. Ask for the gift. And this is really magical thinking, but it's true. Is it sometimes if you can build up good karma, it'll come back to you, and I think that works in weight loss. It's not that if you can't lose weight, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. Not at all. We all have different journeys, but I just have noticed over time in life, sometimes the universe will give you a boost. Oh, look at this. This is totally crooked. Has that been like that the whole time?
Well, it's hard to tell.
That's okay. So I'm just rambling, Todd. I'm going to cut half of this up.
Well, I disagree with you. Something you said that you actually look better than Jessica Chastain or Julianne Moore.
Yes,
so
yes.
You have to correct that. Maybe you can correct it in
I'll edit that out. Thank you.
Or acknowledge that you are better looking.
Dr. Todd also has a secret Pinterest board of Jessica Chastain and Julianne Moore.
I do not have a board of them.
Well, no, it's not secret. It's just he collects a lot. He also has a board close-up that would look good on my wife.
That's the board I have. That sometimes includes
and it has
them because
so
what they wear would look better on you.
Oh, it's so sweet. And so number 5, practical. I have my list and I can't remember. This is part of my thyroid brain. I am so sorry. I thought I had these memorized. But I will definitely make sure you get all of these down in the show notes. I will list every practical and magical tip I have, and probably more. So subscribe to the channel if you would like to be part of my Beastie community. I promise I will get better at helping you with tips. I promise this will be worth it. And if you have great tips for losing and keeping off your weight, can you put them in the notes below? Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.
Hey, very cute.